What is brain hacking? And is it really safe to do it? Hi, my name is Helia Singh. I'm a wealth coach and I can help you to fast track to financial freedom. But many of my clients, and including yourself, people have been asking me, how can we improve our brain so to become wealthier, to become happier, to become healthier? Well, I'm in the same boat with you. So that's why today I brought a very special guest as part of our series to interview female coaches out there. So then you can find out firsthand from an expert how the brain hacking works. Well, my guest today, she is Dr. Simone Boer. She is won an international award as being a life coach and neuroscience and a lot of other, high definition words after her name, which I will let her explain it because even it's a mind blowing for me to even imagine someone has that much knowledge and how she can help us to rehack our brain or hack it in or change our cognitive abilities to do certain things in our life. Welcome, Simone. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much, Helia. Really appreciated being here. And wow, you've built me up so much. So thank you.
Well, it's all truth. So it's all on the internet. So people, please just go there and Google Dr. Simone Boer. So you will be amazed by what she has achieved and how she can help us to hack our brain. So please tell me all about it. What is the brain hacking? Is it really happening? Is it really safe? Was it a myth or is it something we like to believe it is there?
Absolutely. So before I go into what a brain hack is, I just want to tell you a little tidbit about the brain, and then you can work out why we do brain hacks. So the brain is only 5% of our body weight. However, it takes up 20% of our energy, our energy's needs. So it is literally, well, similar to me, a powerhouse in the body. Now, the brain powers absolutely everything from the top of our head to the tip of our toes, our minds, how we think, how we act, how we make decisions. However, because it is such a power-hungry thing for our body, an energy consumer, it's developed shortcuts. And these shortcuts have been developed within us basically as a child. And that's when the most rapid expansion and pruning and linking of the neurons in our brain happens, all the way up to 7, 8, or 9. So it forms these shortcuts, which is really our view of the world. And when it forms the view of the world, we take that pretty much through our whole life. So if you think about it now, where we're situated, we're both adults, but we have a childlike view of the world that was formed when we were a child. Now, a brain hack is simply a tool or an activity or a question that cuts through some of our views and perceptions of our environment and the world that we first and foremost developed as a child. And a brain hack is something really quite simple. As I said, a tool, an activity, a visualization, or a question that enables you to have a different view of your world right now.
Wow. Wow. It's amazing. I can completely relate it to money issues that people, as a kids, we've always been told, rich people are mean or rich people are not generous and those things. And that's why, even though we want to become rich, but subconsciously we are avoiding it because we don't want to become the mean person. That absolutely makes sense. Amazing. All right, next, please.
So, would you like an example of a brain hack?
Please, I would love to.
Oh, no worries. So Helia, I would love to know, is there something that you would like to work on?
I love it, to be on the spot. I think, to be honest with you, one thing that has been really in my mind lately is my weight. Yes, my weight issues or my health. So basically,
your health. Now, why is your health an issue?
Well, at the moment, health is not an issue, but I think, okay, my health is affecting by my weight. Looking at myself in the mirror and not liking what I see, it's affecting me, talking to myself down and tell myself, oh, you should know better, what kind of a coach you are. If you can't, help yourself, how can you teach people to create money? And, all those self-talk, negative self-talk is coming from my weight. And the weight is from that, okay, I know that has been always an armor for me as a kid. So, yeah, because of culture I'm coming from. When I was a kid, being chubby means that you are from a good family. You are fed well. You're not poor.
Ah.
So, yeah, and it seems somehow, even though I try to lose weight or release the weight, but it's just I sabotage it. And again, comes back to what I was before or even more.
Yeah, fabulous.
That's the problem. Yes, I would
Wow.
love to hack into that.
So there are so many different places we can go right now and different hacks.
Mhm.
So what I might do is a really simple visualization hack for you right now. And the idea behind that, I mean, I could go into a coaching question type of thing, and that in itself is a brain hack. I can go down into the visualization, or we can even go into a belief bust, and that also is a hack. But we'll maybe just try a bit of a visualization hack at the moment. So anyone who wants to follow along with this, they're more than welcome to as well. So what I want you to do, Helia, is I want you to close your eyes for a little moment, and anyone who's listening to this, let them close your eyes as well. And I want you to just start to relax. Relax through your feet. Allow that relaxation to come up all the way through to your knees, your legs, pelvis, chest. Allow the waves of relaxation to come down your arms. And finally, the waves of relaxation to come up to your head. Now, I want you to focus on whatever that belief may be, that belief that you want to change, how you want to look in the future. And I want you to now imagine being in a room. It can be the room that you're in right now. It can be any type of room that you believe in, that you think will help make this change. And at the end of the room, there is a door. And coming from that door is a bright, shining light around the edges. And I want you to visualize walking to that door. And as you visualize walking to that door, you have your hand out in order to open that door and see what is behind that door. I want you to imagine opening your door. And as you open the door, on the other side is a bright, shining light. Everything is white. And in the distance, there is a small figure. And that figure is walking towards you. And as they're walking towards you, you start to make out that it's a future version of yourself. And that future version of yourself is everything that you want yourself to be. And that future version of yourself is so full of life, so full of energy. You can see the sparkle in your future self eyes. I want you to greet your future self. And as you greet your future self is smiling, the biggest smile, and gives you the greatest hug and wraps you up into that hug. But not only that, your future self has a whole heap of wisdom. And I want you to step in to your future self. So now that you are your future self, feeling the feelings, seeing what they are seeing, thinking what they are thinking. And as you step into your future self has the greatest piece of wisdom for you right now. Whatever that wisdom is, that message is for you. I want you to thank your future self for that message, for that wisdom. And as you thank your future self and hold on to that message, I want you to take a great deep breath in and open your eyes.
Wow.
Now, Helia,
yes,
I would love to know, what was the wisdom that was shared with you from your future self?
very interesting. I think she told me, just don't worry. You will get there. That's it. Don't be worried. Don't try too hard. So it's interesting.
And great. So I use different visualizations, and that's just a really small example of one. And the reason why I use visualizations is you tap into your subconscious. Now, your subconscious self holds the keys to everything. We make only 5% of our decisions each and every day consciously. 95% of our decisions are made subconsciously and unconsciously. So by going through a visualization like that, I'm bypassing your conscious self, the one that says, oh, look at you. Why do you look like that? I'm bypassing that conscious part of yourself, and I'm going into your subconscious. Now, your subconscious self will only speak to you in images, which is part of the reason why I do a few visualizations to enable that wisdom to come to you. And the deep breath out and open the eyes at the same time is a way of being able to integrate it, that message, with your conscious self.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I certainly keep you all posted about my weight loss or weight release journey. Well, today is the day that we are recording. This is on 11th of April, 2023. And definitely I will keep you guys posted on that one. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Simone. Wow. Okay, so brain hacking is now, if we want to put it in a layman language, so it's all about to shifting how usually our brain works and just subconsciously feed it different images or questions or something that to think differently. Am I correct?
Absolutely. So, and I mean, another question could have been, well, what is it? Where is that weight coming from? Is it coming from overeating? Where is it coming from? And then we can actually go down deeper into that. And then my final question would be, what is the feeling that you are seeking to replace through that eating, potentially? And so it's as simple as a question like that would go, never thought I was seeking to fulfill a feeling as such. So it's a way to produce a different perspective that then enables you to take action.
Wow. Wow. So is this that when we're talking about that, like power of habit, and stuff? Is it coming from through this brain hacking?
Absolutely, 100%. So, and that's exactly how habits can be changed. It's about identifying the habit, identifying where that habit has come from in your past.
Mm-hmm.
And a hack could be that you actually change the memory of your past or the perception of your past. Or you can add in a feeling of disgust and work out what is it that absolutely disgusts you and get that feeling of disgust. So for me, in a similar vein, sugar is my bane. I love sugar. However, I know that I can get myself off sugar pretty easily by telling people about how I love sugar and how having sugar makes me out of control. Now, I'm a person who loves control, but as soon as I start thinking about I'm out of control when I have sugar, that fills me with such disgust that I go, ooh, I don't want that. But the feeling that I'm seeking when I have sugar is that of comfort. So now it's about replacing that feeling with something else. And for me, it's around creating a ceremony. And that ceremony for me is tea making a cup of tea and sitting down. And that for me is a wonderful replacement for that comfort that I am seeking. So those are a few examples of some brain hacks just around the sugar or eating.
Wow. Wow, that is amazing. So is this, okay, let's say the mindfulness. Okay, but how we can practice that one into or bring it to this brain hacking?
Oh, mindfulness. So there's so many different ways to be able to practice mindfulness. And it can be done in a moment like that, or it can be done over 5 minutes, or it can be done over half an hour through different parts of your day. So an example being, and I'm just going to very generalize here, and I don't often generalize in this way, females often have a lot on their plate, from getting up in the morning, getting the kids ready. Well, this is what I'm basically describing to you my life.
Yes.
Getting the kids off to school, making sure the lunches are all packed, that you've got all the right things on for the day that they go off to. Then jumping on to 100 meetings, one meeting to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Then picking them up from school, making sure that they're busy, taking them to whatever sports practice, whatever it is, somehow working out what there is for dinner, and getting them ready for bed, having bars, crashing down at night. And people always say to me, Simone, why are you so fresh all of the time? And so I practice almost like these mini micro moments of mindfulness. So the way that I do that is between each meeting that I may have for the day, and I take myself 1 minute. So all I need is 1 minute. And I go, is there anything that I need to close off from that meeting? Okay, in my mind, or write it down. Okay, take 3 deep breaths. And in that 3 deep breaths, clearing my mind, recentering myself, and go, right, what is my intention for the next meeting? And it's like the same 3 steps in between meetings, so that every time I turn up with the right intention for that meeting and ready to go again. And that's a really simple way to practice mindfulness for someone who's on the go all the time.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. So by using the brain hacks, you can just bring basically everything to our life, whether we want to, practice mindfulness in a busy lifestyle we all have, or we want to lose weight, or yes, we want to become wealthy, and we want to get the habits of probably budgeting, savings, or many other things that will help us to get to that level of wealth we want. So it's all through the brain hacks. So
yeah, 100%.
Everything is up here, everyone. That's it. No more seeking outside. Everything is up there. Yes.
And it just shows you as well, like the power of so-called manifestation. So you for yourself will go, what is it that I want in my life? I want financial freedom and abundance. Okay, well, what does that look like? For me, I'm a property investor, and I want all my houses paid off within the 2 years, and I'd set myself a date. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but it did actually come to pass. And it came to pass at the time through me selling off 3 of my houses that then had paid off the last couple of houses. I had no idea that that was my path, but it is around that understanding of let's set a goal and let's just see how it comes through.
Great. Yeah, that is true, because so many people, they get so much bogged down with how. So that's why they don't even reach there or manifest what they want, because they just want to control the how. Yeah. Otherwise, how is out of our control, even though as much as we like to control it. Like now, what is happening in the economy, in the world? We don't know what's going to happen. Oh, well, we know it's another GFC, but we cannot control it. So, but those people who invested a couple of years ago, they didn't know. So what's going to happen? So, but yes, it's about that manifesting and doing our best and using all these brain hacks, all the tools we have, just to be mindful about what we're doing, so the how will appear. So that's what there is a saying. It said that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Yes. Oh,
I love that.
So powerful. Thank you so much for that. It is so true.
It is so true. And that's why I love it, that this series that you're doing, interviewing amazing female coaches like yourself, has helped a lot of people already say, oh my God, I was searching on this title on the internet and I came across this video, and it's amazing. I'm just learning a lot of stuff, and they can't wait to see more and then find out, oh, who is the right coach for them to connect with. And that's all it's about. This is then the how will appear. Yep. For many people, as long as the intention is put there correctly. Thank you so much, Simone. It's really, really eye-opening to know how much our brain can actually help us to do that. And sometimes we are standing on the way of how our brain works when we don't let it do its job, because we want to control things. And it's funny that yes, many people, they actually stopping or blocking their own success in whatever way it is. It's just because they don't know how to let their brain do the job. So Absolutely. Please tell us, how can people, obviously they would love to get in touch with you, and do you have any special programs or any courses? What is it there that people can jump in there and find out more?
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Helia. So in order to get in touch with me, go to my website, www.afreshapproach.com.au. You can also look me up on all the various social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So you can look me up under all of that. In terms of my programs, I offer a Live Your Best Life program, which is really for those people who want to up-level in their life. They may want to change careers. They may be looking at up-leveling their business, up-leveling their mindset. And so it's a 5-month program that I take you through all the building blocks for your mind in order for you to then up-level your life, as well as I also do a wealth mindset module as well around how to create a wealth mindset as well for the future. And I also run a life freedom roadmap, and that's a 1-day workshop as well. So anyone can look me up for any of those. And I also have a complimentary 30-day affirmation journal, which I'm happy to make available to all listeners as well.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No worries.
I'm sure we all are going to learn a lot from what you are offering, because first of all, you are the expert in that area. And second of all, I can see that obviously you have already created that One of the things that I'm always very cautious about, that I know that I have some gurus and some mentors who said that, okay, the coaches, they don't have to have the same success. But I truly believe that they need to show some sort of success in that area to be validating that, okay, what they are saying or teaching is correct. For example, let's say for a weight loss, I will never go to someone who is obese.
Yes.
Okay. So even though this person may be very good at teaching someone how to lose weight, but it's just a matter of that, okay, does this person resonate with what they say or teach? So yeah, and I can see perfectly that you have demonstrated that you've used the brain hack in your own life and created and manifested so many great things in different aspects of your life. And that's a testimony to me on exactly how the brain hack works and how everyone else like me can take the benefit. Really appreciate your time, Simone. Well, folks, you heard it all. It is all up to you. Everything is up here. All you need to know is just find the ways to hack that brain, gorgeous brain of yours, and then create the life that you want. Well, until next episode, have a happy, healthy, wealthy life. And please make sure to put a comment here and like and share and tag this video with those who will think that they maybe, will get some benefit out of it. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.